Hello to those of you at Rest Literary Press. Thank you for your devotion to the company as well as your willingness to travel across the world to Japan to help expand our international presence. This video will provide you with insights into Japanese culture, which will be crucial to your success in Japan. Helping our team navigate the cultural differences between the United States and Japan will help us to communicate effectively and build strong business relationships. Understanding Japan's business etiquette is key to successful collaborations. By equipping staff with this knowledge, they are set up to engage with Japanese partners confidently, strengthen global connections, and drive long-term business success. Our company, Rust Literary Press, is expanding its international presence by partnering with Japanese publishers, authors, and literary organizations to enhance cross-cultural collaboration and market outreach. As a company committed to global storytelling, we recognize the importance of understanding Japan's business traditions to foster successful partnerships. By navigating cultural complexities and diverse perspectives, we strive to build strong industry relationships, empower bilingual authors, and introduce globally impactful works to new audiences. Japan is a collectivist, high-context society. High-context cultures prioritize the needs of the group over the needs of an individual. Or, in other words, the harmony and well-being of the group is more important than individual gains. Collectivist societies emphasize building relationships and trust, and developing social bonds is vital, and family bonds are usually strong within Japanese cultures. Communication is usually less direct and relies more on facial expressions, tone of voice, and posture to identify how a person truly feels. In Japan, they are on Japanese Standard Time, which is 17 hours ahead of Moscow, 14 hours ahead of New York, and 9 hours ahead of London. In Japan, punctuality is highly valued and expected, and arriving on time shows respect for others' time and their commitments. And typically, being on time is arriving 10 to 15 minutes early. Japanese culture is characterized by a strong work ethic, deep commitment to professional responsibilities, extended working hours, and precise attention to detail. Due to the high-stress nature of standard work conditions, many Japanese companies provide comprehensive medical benefits, including regular health assessments and mental health evaluations to support employees' well-being. Kaizen is a Japanese business philosophy focused on continuous improvement, where employees are actively engaged in making small incremental enhancements to streamline processes and drive productivity. And social bonding is key for building personal relationships, and that is done through social events outside of work and are very common and important in building that trust and building those personal relationships with your new colleagues. In Japan, perspectives on aging are deeply influenced by Buddhist, Confucian, and Taoist philosophies, which regard aging as a process of growth, wisdom, and maturity. Filial piety is a cultural and ethical value that highlights the obligation of children to honor, respect, and care for their parents. It upholds lifelong familial responsibility and ensures the well-being of elderly family members. This carries into work environments in Japan, where they place a strong emphasis on hierarchical structures, where seniority and respect for authority are paramount. Senior leadership is held in high regard and often akin to the cultural value of respecting your elders. Nature in Japan is viewed as a fundamental element of life. The Japanese perspective is deeply rooted in Shinto and Buddhist traditions. This reverence for nature profoundly influences the various aspects of Japanese culture, including art, literature, and daily practices. The connection to nature is not just aesthetic, but spiritual, guiding the Japanese in their interactions with the environment and shaping their sense of harmony and balance in life. Japan is a largely monocultural society, with over 98% of its population being ethnically Japanese. And historically, women were expected to be subordinate to men, confined to domestic roles, and excluded from certain sacred spaces. However, in 1947, legal reforms were enacted to ensure gender equality, broadening women's opportunities in education, employment, and career advancement. In Japan, gift-giving is a highly ritualistic and meaningful practice, often tied to various occasions. The way a gift is presented and wrapped holds equal importance to the gift itself. It is customary in Japan for gifts to remain unopened when received, and typically opening the gift in front of the giver is seen as being impatient. And gifts do not have to be expensive, but certain symbolic considerations are important. Lilies, camellias, lotus blossoms, and any white flowers should be avoided, as they are traditionally associated with funerals. Potted plants are generally not given, as they are believed to symbolize silliness, although bonsai trees are acceptable gifts. And when you're choosing gift items, odd numbers are preferred for good luck, with the exception of 9, which is considered unlucky. In Japan, the national drink is sake, which is a rice wine, and plays an important role in fostering camaraderie and building connections. Drinking together is seen as a way to strengthen bonds, particularly through nomikai, which are social drinking sessions with colleagues or peers outside of work. When drinking, it's customary not to pour out your own drink. Instead, allow others, whether it's friends, colleagues, or your host, to serve you and ensure their glasses are also kept full. Additionally, it's important to wait until everyone has a drink before starting to drink your drink, as this shows respect for the group. Thank you for taking the time to participate in this training video. On behalf of Rust Literary Press, we wish you the best of luck on your upcoming visit to Japan.